today we are going to make a low carb pizza, and I'm going to show you how we're going to actually make the crust out of ground chicken. This is going to be good. So here are the ingredients for the crust, and what we're going to do is we're going to cook this, ground it up, and then we're going to put it in a blender with everything else to mix it up together, and then we'll be right back once we have everything mixed up. Okay, so right here we have a mixture of the cheeses. I put about a half a cup of grated Parmesan, a cup of mozzarella, and then about a teaspoon of each for the seasonings, which would be garlic, Italian seasoning, this basil and oregano mix that I have right here, some black pepper and some garlic, and I'm also going to add an egg. And right here we have the ground up chicken. I'm going to put everything into a blender to mix it up so I can make it into the crust. Okay, so after I have blended it up and made it into a good mix, I put it on my baking pan with I took my parchment paper and kind of like smashed it down instead of doing it with my hands. Just keep it, from sticking on to you, but put it into like a square shape. And look at it, it looks just like dough, don't it? So we're gonna put this in the oven for a few minutes, and we'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so here it is, about to go into the oven. So I made a pepperoni pizza, and sorry I didn't show from the start, but what I did was I flipped the crust when it was done, and as you look at it, look like real crust. And I added about a half a cup of this, which technically was left, and it's only 6 grams, six net carbs of sauce for this, for half a cup, which was perfect. Sprinkled some of this, some parsley, and some of this on top, and these, which have 0 carbs. And then I used, the rest of this. Yep. Now, if you use fresh mozzarella and just grate it yourself, then it's less carbs in there. I think it's like 1 gram. Let's see. Yeah, 1 gram of carbs for 8 servings. So I used the whole pack. So 8 grams plus 6, 14 grams for this whole pizza. And most likely you won't eat it all. If you're like me, you won't eat it all. But yeah, I'll show you what it looks like when you take it out. And here we go, y'all. Look at that. Oh, I can't wait to eat it. It's gonna be so good. So here we go. And again, if you cut it up, you can get probably about 8 square slices. And again, I told you it was 14 grams carbs in this whole thing. So if you divide it up, you say about 4 1/4 or so of carbs. Yeah. And I put it on the rack so that when you go to slice it up, the air kind of like got into it, so it'll be kind of crispy. And if you want it to be extra crispy, like thin crust, leave it in there a little longer. I put it in the oven at 500 for about give or take 5 minutes, just enough for the cheese to melt. But yay! Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Until next time, peace.